Casino del Sol Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Arizona Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe joins from the sideline with an injury report.
Guys, the Arizona head coach told me pregame. Coach mentioned they are still without their top running back here today. They are coming off a bye week, so they have been able to get some crucial reps with their backup. Their running back showed some real composure, more patience at the line of scrimmage, and just reading things a little better through these last couple of weeks of practice. We'll see if he's able to put all of that out there on the field today here in the first. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. The Cowboys ready to kick it away first. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Wildcats offense will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack. From the gun, running back gets to give. He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw, it's Rios. Catch in the middle, it's Vaughn. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Wild, the big connection and going back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Pulls it in. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Arizona going back to work with another first down. From the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. To the ground. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Under pressure. Out wide left, it's Brennan. Makes the grab in their space. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Arizona lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Looking to the end zone, it's incomplete.
Yeah, in 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down. The Cowboys offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Frankly, they've been looking forward to this matchup all week. The coaching staff imploring him to go after this guy. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Hard running there. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show. Or, listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
Out wide right, it's Powell. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Sellers. Nowhere to go.
And they tried to run that sweep out route. I like going to the wide side of the field, getting somebody the ball that can really, really run. Just got to block it up a little better. Give him a chance to at least get that edge, and then he might be able to do some more damage.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Past the 50. The 30. The 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He slides down, and he's got enough to convert to second and short. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run it. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to it. Good, strong tackle.
Then you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And they'll stop him right there on the return. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Cowboys have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Got it behind the line. It's Powell. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Here's an incredible statistic early in this game. With that catch, he's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're only in the first quarter still. He has been getting open. He's been making...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll go to the counter. Turning it on. Game as he's got the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 2nd down coming up. From the gun. Left side, it's Sellers. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Arizona offense coming onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Arizona in a hurry. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Pushes ahead. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Slings it downfield. Pulls it in. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Turns it on in midfield. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. The Cowboys have this offense rolling. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Unleashes one. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They give it to him again. Sees some running room. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Drops back. It's Rios. Caught. Let's talk a little about Arizona. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And the Wildcats looking to convert on 4th down. Looking for the marker. Makes one man miss. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Off play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Gets rid of it. Right side, it's Powell. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
The Cowboys, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on 2nd down. Making the adjustment. Running inside. It's Sellers. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it. It's Sellers. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Here's 1st and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge cushion. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Rios. Extending the play. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and you hear it all the time. Coaches talk about it. Don't throw across your... Nowadays, they do it more and more because they're more athletic and they can change their arm angles all the time. But right there, it was an incompletion. It was an interception. So you might get like a little bit of a yell from your coaches, but nothing too big.
Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The throw. Got his man on the right. The Wildcats called their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires toward the end zone. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, Week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Cincinnati taking on the number 9 team, the Utah Utes. And it's the Utes on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now over to your game at Casino del Sol Stadium.
Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Oklahoma State's head coach told me at the half they are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Fighting off the defender. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sellers. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. They put the brakes on him.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Looking for running room. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Wants to throw one first. Swings it out to the flat. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Back to throwing, they've got to go a long way. Touchdown, Cowboys! Snagged it in the end zone and put points on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Leaves it in his belly. He breaks a tackle. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Pulls it and fires to the left. Could not make his way to the corner. Long way to go on 2nd down. DB's right up on the receivers. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Rios. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Making his first move. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Drops back on first down. Out wide right, it's Powell. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Motion from the wide receiver. Drives inside. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Working the ground game. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Cowboys in the hurry up. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Snaps it in the shotgun. They're all over him. Soft spot in the middle. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run him again. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. He's going to run it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back.
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had... where to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Second and long here. Hand it to the back. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's past the marker. And he's stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might have a chance. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cowboys. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
And the RPO got him. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Still looking. Going to try to get it himself. Fights off a defender. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Trying to make one miss. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Churns into the pile. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. The kick is on its way. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to establish the run. Got enough for the first down. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down for this offense. Might as well give it to him again.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes